Come get it. Yeah, I got her. Look at that one. Okay. Another one. Oh my, that might be another 10. Look at the gut. We're not gonna take that out, but you guys can see. I'm almost worried about the obesity level of this fish right here. Oh, that's a 10 pounder. Here we go. Got her right here. Got her right here at the boat. Oh, there he is, right there. There he is. Oh, it's a giant. Oh man, what did I hook? It's a bass! Holy balls, out here just swimming. Fucking donkey on the provoke. There it is, 10. Well, I think prototyping is over. Think she wanted that a little bit. Okay, let's see if these jokers are willing to play like they were yesterday. I'm gonna try to record a little bit of it in the video today. I don't know how well it's gonna work because, well, I never have any memory on my phone, and active captain doesn't seem to want to work half the time, so that's what it looks like. We'll see if it actually does anything. But I'm gonna pull up to this first brush pile. There was a couple brush piles that were loaded in yesterday, and this was one of them. Like I said, who knows what the activity level is going to be. Let me hit the record button. There you guys go. Pulling up to this brush pile. Looks like there is some big bass sitting near it. I'm gonna whip around so I don't spook them. We're gonna fire out the number one bait from yesterday that I crushed them on my 6-cents draw glide. They were eating big gizzards. If you guys watch that, there's actually a giant fish right down there on the edge on the bottom. Anyways, if you guys watched that, one of the 10 pounders I caught had a giant gizzard in its throat. So this guy, this draw glide bait is absolutely perfect to imitate a 9-inch gizzard shad. All right, so I'm gonna line up my cast. I got it on 100 feet right now. Let's see if we can get this on film. There's my bait hitting the water. I took almost all the wire off of it, so it'll almost perfectly suspend. Might sink a little bit with what's on there, but we're gonna see pretty quick if they're willing to bite. There's one on it already. Here he comes. Two of them on it. Three of them on it. Oh, pretty hot, but he ain't gonna pull the trigger, I don't think. Oh, he's right in front of me. He almost did it, but this is a pretty good sized brush pile, as you guys can see. Wasn't quite as hot as yesterday when they blew my damn bait out of the water the first time through, obviously, so might be a little bit tougher to catch them today. All right, I'm gonna kind of ease up to another brush pile. If you guys watched yesterday's video, one thing I talked about was how much different the attitude was with these fish. Like between each brush pile, you'd fish one and you'd just get some followers that weren't gonna pull the trigger. You'd pull up to the next one and you couldn't even get the bait to the pile before one would just destroy it, and you'd catch 2 or 3 out of a pile. So you guys can see we're coming up to a pile that is almost topped out. There's actually a big fish right up on top, which is that's amazing. That's ideal. I'm gonna throw to that fish actually right now. I think that's a fish. Might be a damn turtle or something. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. That was weird. Doesn't appear they're gonna be as active this morning though, so I think I kind of missed the pile. That's like, I don't know what that was. Might have been a turtle or something, like I was saying. I think I kind of missed where the sweet spot is though, so let's throw. Always want to throw past the pile, work the bait up to it. Looks like I'm gonna get snagged in the pile right now. Ooh, there's one. That's a big one that's on it. Oh my god, it freaking stopped once it got to the pile. That's a giant. Not super hot on it though, but that is a very big fish. That might be a 10 pounder. It's at least 8. Seems to really want to close the gap when I do that double twitch, but not enough to do it. There he goes. All right, we're gonna record this one last brush pile before we move on and start doing something else and let these fish set up. I think that's the deal. I was here yesterday in the afternoon. The water's several degrees cooler today, so they're just not set up quite yet. That's fine. We're gonna go try to hover juggle some of these. You can see the brush pile up there. This is a tough one to fish because of how close it is to the surface, so I'm gonna actually do something I don't ever hardly do, and that's short it. But the reason for that is you can see down there on the bottom, I don't know if that's gizzards or bait or just bass, but a lot of activity down there and a really good drop hard bottom area too. So let's see, look at that big ass market there in the back. We need to get to him. I'm gonna fire a long cast, see if that guy will eat it, because this is a really tough brush pile to fish without getting snagged. You can see it hit the water back there. That fish whipped around already. He heard it hit. Hopefully he didn't spook. Hopefully he's interested in whatever just splashed. We're about to find out. He's definitely not on it that I can see. Nope. Got it. Oh yeah, finally. How big are you? I don't really want to see you that bad. I'll wait a second. Let's wait till you're in the boat, big girl. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, bud. Yeah, bud. Don't you jump out of the net. Took us long enough, but we got one on the old draw. This one was behind a cloud of bait. I don't know how many thousands of shad were in it, but oh my goodness, it was crazy. It was probably 30 feet wide and 15 feet tall, and I see one big blob back there getting some of that going on. It has been tough today, guys, but I think it's just because the fish, well, it's post spot, there's post spot, it's post front, so that's a lot of it, but the fish are on and around the brush piles. They're just not quite doing it yet. I hope, anyways. They might just be chasey all day today. I've definitely had some 8 to 10 pounders following me around, but not doing it. Let me see what she weighs quick. She weighs, oh no, she's not that big. You guys see that? Right about 698. Fishing has not been easy to start the day, but I'm hoping as the sun gets up, the water warms up a little bit back to where it was yesterday, maybe even a little warmer because it's supposed to be 80 degrees today. They pick up their activity level a little bit, but beautiful. Big 7-pounder to start the day. Can't freaking hate that, especially on the old draw. Goodbye. It's kind of backwards, but yesterday when it was cloudy, the fish were just on every single piece of brush. Even if it was a little 3-twig brush pile in 5 feet of water, there was a big one on or around it. Well, today they're around them. There's not as many on it, and I'm seeing a lot of fish out on bait on the big balls of threadfin. I have spent a little bit of time with the hover juggle, and I've had a couple just engulf it or just swoop at it and not get it. But I'm gonna kind of get offshore a little bit, maybe look for some of these big ones that are chasing the bait balls, because that was awesome. That dude was out chasing that big ball with threadfin, probably no longer than 2-inch threadfin. So I think when he saw this guy, this big 9-inch draw come by his face, he wanted to try it. Oh man, what did I hook? What the hell did I hook out here in Narnia? It's gonna require some draggage, I can tell that. Is it It's a bass. Holy balls. Out here just swimming in the middle of nowhere. He came up and took a slurp off the surface and was like, yeah, I'm gonna go back down to the bottom now. That's what he's trying to do. There was like 2 of them out here. I thought I'd come check out some of the standing timber. Oh man, look at that fish go. Thought I'd come check some of the standing timber out, see if there was any suspendos out here. I found one. Actually, I found several. It's a heavy fish. I saw him come up. I'm not sure if he's giant, but it's like every big fish I've caught in this damn lake's been on a swim bait. I'm not used to pulling on them with a spinning rod. They were freaking pissed off yesterday, though. God, will not give up. Oh, okay, that's why. He's big. Look at that one. Oh, big on the tiny swimmer. Yeah, bet. Freaking donks. Just freaking fell out of his mouth too. Hell yeah. Little 2.7 swim bait is the deal. I mean, that's a daggum donk. That might be bigger than the last one. Oh yeah, he is bigger. 762 on the baby swimmer. Incredible. Hell yeah. That is a beautiful, fat, probably 23-inch bass. Go on back. I'm gonna try to catch another one of them. Oh man, we might have done something now, folks. Came out to the standing timber like I was just saying, saw some blobs swimming around. I was like, probably a crappie or a catfish. I'm not really sure. It was a bass. Oh man, did we do it again? Don't you jump. Don't you jump. We did get ourselves a bass again. We did get ourselves a bass again. He's not as big as the last one, but he's a solid one. Yeah, I can't complain with a damn 5-pounder on the old Wanda. Fairy Wanda. Big enough that I should, oh gosh. He's not terrible. Big enough, I should probably put him in the old net ski. Yeah, just freaking gulped up that little divine swim bait. I'm having a hard time kind of telling what some of these are bass and which are gar, but really the simplest way to figure that out has been if they don't make a move on the bait at all. It's been hard to tell which ones are bass and gar sometimes when they're just out there roaming by themselves, but quite simply, the ones that turn and go after the bait are usually bass, and the ones that don't do anything are almost always gar, I would say. Oh, that's a better one. Yes. Oh, God. Oh, God, he's pulling. He's back in the tree. He's got me around this tree. He's all the way down by the bottom of the lake. Oh my goodness. Get out of there. Get out of there on the provoke. God dang it. He's got me so far wrapped around. I can see him down there. Looks like he wants to jump. Give him a little bit of slack, and he pulled on it, of course. Oh yeah, he's still going. Oh, he's out. He's out, or he's in another one. How big is this fish? I'm gonna go with not super small. He's about to bust me off. This is crazy. I can't even tell where he's at in this tree. No. God dang it. Oh, there he is, right there. There he is. Oh, it's a giant. It's a giant. Stay down. Stay down. Yes! Oh, look at that on the provoke. Oh man. We got a little bit lucky on that one, but I'm gonna take it. He freaking had me so far around the tree. Multiple trees. Oh my god. Absolute freak zilla. Freaking donkey on the provoke. Look at that freaking belly. I'd say that's how you want to be built, right? All right. There it is, 10. Can you guys see that? $10.48 on the provoke. Now I'm gonna say that potentially my my less seasoned Texas angler self maybe a year ago would have seen all those big fish flying out of the brush piles, just chasing my glide bait, and just kind of focused on that all day, or just left and went to a different lake and chalked it up as they're not biting, or I would have stayed here all day and just waited for them to flip that switch. But we just made a huge adjustment. We came to a standing timber field, and it's paid off with a couple big ones. Like this 10-pounder on a damn provoke jerkbait. That's my biggest jerkbait fish ever. Freaking incredible. Yes! 2 days in a row with a double digit. Yesterday we had 2. I don't see why we don't just go and try to do it again. All right, that was cool. She was suspended right next to a tree, just like you think she would be, and it didn't take much coaxing. What I do need to do is probably retie my provoke. That was a battle in the damn tree. I didn't think she was that big. I thought she was a 7-pounder, but incredible. I am going to be somewhat smart and retie, but that was a crazy battle. She immediately dove down, took me into a tree, got me under it, but I did something that was important, and I kept pressure on her until she really had it buried up. A lot of times if you just keep pressure, she'll turn, come back the other way, try to fight the other direction, and you can get them out then. But as soon as she got bogged up in a tree and I knew she was hooked well, I just gave her a little bit of slack. And then what happens is they're either gonna come off, they're gonna get stuck even worse, you'll never get to them, or really what happens more times than you'd believe, if you just give them some slack, if you know they're penned, which they get pretty penned on these 6 cents triple grips, they will come out of it. And that's what she did twice, 2 separate times. So I got 15 pound on this rod here for reasons like that. It would have definitely broken 12. I think I was pretty damn close to breaking 15 the way she was pulling against that tree. This is in VizX, 15-pound Seaguar in VizX, which I'll link below, but this is going to be a staple for me all through the cold water months. The Provoke DD jerkbait, Ghost Threadfin, and this rod is the ticket for throwing these. I've been getting that question a lot. What jerkbait rod should I pick up? 610, medium, moderate. It has a nice fast tip, but it bends all the way through the rod. It's hard to find the right jerkbait rod, and this is the only one that I use in the MFer series. So I'll link that below. Don't forget to use MF10. Save yourself a little bit of dough. I'm gonna go try to catch another. That can't be bass, can it? Just cruising out here on a flat, it's gotta be a bass. Oh my goodness, it is freaking bass. Are you serious? They are loaded out here, cruising flat. Look, you can see this. Like, there is a brush pile up there, but there's just fish. Now mine's got a couple with them. There's just fish on the bottom just hanging out. I've never fished this before, and it literally looks like nothing. I mean, look at that. Hashtag goals. Hashtag goals. Sorry, I'm excited. I like when something comes together, when you just completely like kick all the ass the day before, and then the next day, oh my God, there's one right here trying to take it out of his mouth, and it's twice the size. I think that fish might have literally been trying to eat my bass. I could have almost netted it. You guys probably saw that better than I did. What just happened? Guys, I legitimately think a bass just tried to eat this one. I'm gonna get my cricket back down there. That was crazy. I mean, shoot, you've seen me catch fish on baits that are damn near that size. What the heck just happened? That got my heart racing. Yeah, bass follow other bass in when they're in groups to try to take the bait out of their mouth. I'm pretty sure that one was trying to freaking eat it because it was like 12 pounds. You guys see that? Those guys, I think those are big gizzards. Let me pan around. That's brush, but I think there's big gizzards on the bottom. Those guys right there. Yeah, I think the bass are eating them, like that big one that we had cough that, oh, here we go. Oh, I wish I would have left it on there. I wish I would have left it on there. Oh my God. I wish I would have, oh no, he came off. That was that fish that was suspended you guys were just looking at. It was like a 6-pounder. Holy crap. My bait was suspended there forever, and I twitched it, and he finally saw it, and he came and ate it. Oh, okay, afternoon bite. Yep, afternoon bite. I'm gonna whip around the old cranking bait now. You know, get a bite on one bait and switch baits. That's what you want to do. But really, like I said, I think if I get this bait down deflecting on the bottom, it might be lights out. What the f do they want? A hair jig? I do have a hair jig on. Let's try a hair jig. I'll throw a damn hair jig in a freaking minute. Oh, and there's some under the boat. Nice thing about the hair jig is put it on them. I'm not getting that jerkbait down deep enough before they move. So they don't want the hair jig. Not smart enough to catch these fish. I'm gonna have to freaking throw the little bait to them again. Yeah, these fish are just like freaking sitting in the mud. So confused. They don't want a freaking crankbait. This fish I got on scope right here is massive. Got her. Oh my goodness, how big is that one? God, what a slow moving. No. Oh my God. She like didn't even fight. What a lazy freaking fish. She can be as lazy as she wants if she's that big. Why couldn't this one be filled out? Freaking got it. 8-pounder. Get you guys cleaned up a little bit. I was about to just say no more swimming bait, but fish are just down there deep. I don't know what the hell they're doing on this flat, but they're a long, skinny guy. Probably only 7.5, maybe 8, but crazy. Get her back. That was like the weakest fight ever. I mean, she's healthy. She's not built very thick. She just wasn't very mad. I'll take it. There was like 5 in this brush pile that's out here. And that one, I mean, it just out of nowhere decided it was gonna flip a switch and just went up and ate it, which is weird. It's kind of like what the one with the jerkbait did a little bit ago, and I was showing you guys the screen. I could throw the big spoon. I forgot that was even a thing I had tied on. The thing with the spoon is I don't like it very much when the fish are set up horizontally. I like it more when they're on vertical cover like a brush pile, or when the school is vertical. And these guys are just slinking along the bottom. Of course they're gone now when I go to show you guys. There they are. Out there just on the bottom, and usually that's when I like to throw the hair jig. Throw the big spoon one cast. I mean, like I said, they're eating shad. I'm positive. I know that. These aren't in here rooting up crawdads in the mud. They're just, I think they're butt hurt and they're not feeding today, and so they're relating to standing timber. They're relating to just a mud flat. Apparently more than just mud, like there's a root down there or something that I got snagged on. So that's probably a quick Quick loss of a $20 spoon. Oh, one just ate it out of the damn freaking snag. What the hell? Apparently it was a pretty interesting action down there. We go, I got one. Interesting action down there when my spoon was clanging against the side of whatever I was snagged on. Oh God. Oh God. What did we do here? Look how she freaking got that thing too. I'll boat flip that 8-pounder all day. What is happening in this world? Might have lied. She might be a 7. Yeah, she's a 7-pounder. What is happening in this freaking world? She got it deep too. Bunch with her too. Man, 7.5 at least. Better get her back in though. She's bleeding. See, girl. How big's my bag? Doesn't matter. Incredible. All right, I caught him on a spoon. Let's catch him on something else now. Let's try a line through. So this is the new 6 cents line through I'm throwing, and it's actually not ideal because this is the slow sink version. And these fish are probably moving around too quick to get it to them. But the thing is, this sumbitch, when it's out, and by the way, don't worry about the color. It's a terrible color from the factory, but close enough to a shad. But the good news is we're coming out with multiple different weights. Sink rates, that is. So, once those are available, you guys will know because I'll be ripping on them. I'm about to rip one on this though. I kind of do like that it's a slow sink though, because these fish are just, they're not like crazy active on this flat. They're just meandering their way along the bottom. As long as I can get it to sink fast enough that it gets in front of a few, I think one of these big gizzard eaters is gonna... Oh my gosh. Freaking hit the bottom and he got it. There's still one on it. Come do it. Oh, he likes that. He likes it. He's falling all the way to the boat. Oh, he just barely swerved it. Holy crap, guys. This group of fish is mean. Oh, that's a 10-pounder. That's a 10-pounder. Oh my goodness. On the freaking 6 cents line through. He came up and crushed it. Oh. Come here, big girl. Come here, big girl. Well, I think prototyping is over. How big is this fish? Oh my goodness. And where is the line through? Oh man, I was excited for one of you guys to be the first to catch a 10-pounder on the damn line through, but I guess I had to do the deed. Holy crap. What do you think? Think she wanted that a little bit? Freakzilla. Fired right off the bottom. Unbelievable fish. Unbelievable fish. She is a 10. Who cares? She's over 10 pounder on the prototype line through. Yes! 25 inches. Whew. Do it. Oh no. Oh. God, these fish are just like taking some serious finessing to get to come off the bottom. But once they do, it's like they're destroying this line through. This is the bait to throw with them on the bottom like that. I don't know why I didn't think to throw it sooner, but I was thinking, you know, they're tough, it's cold. They usually, yesterday they wouldn't even look at this bait. Ben, stop setting the hook so hard. Another 10-pounder. Oh my God. So big. giant on the draw. Nope, head down, head down, head down. This might be another 10. This might be another 10. Oh my gosh. Not a 10, a giant. Another freak show. I don't even know how big. 7.5 probably. Oh my goodness. Craziness. Freaking draws, guys. Get them. So many giants today. So fun. Oh, she got me freaking wet. That was probably 8 pounder. Oh my goodness. God, they are freaking chewing this thing. Just, I guess, get it back down there again to them. Another one on it. Giant one. Oh, she missed it. She tried to get it though. Got her. Got her. Oh, how big is this one? How big is this one? Didn't get a great hook in her, I don't think. Giant. Just freaking giant. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So ridiculous. So ridiculous. Look at that. That one might not even go 7 because she's skinny. She freaking like bull rushed it, which is crazy. You know, sometimes they do that with the glides where they just like do a lap around it. I've had a couple do that with the jerkbait today too. Obviously that's no bueno, but just ridiculous how good this spot right here is. Long, drawn out 6 pounder. Deal. All right, let's get her back in. They're down there. I want to get another 10 or a 12 or a 15. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna catch, but I want another one. Oh, this one looks special. Do it. Oh yeah, this is bigger than the 7s. Do it. Oh my God. Oh, she's still on it. She still wants it. She just sees the boat, but she's like, here we go. Got her right here. Got her right here at the boat. Oh, she almost got out. Oh, what? What? Unfreaking believable. Unfreaking believable. I don't know if it's a time of day thing or what, but they are going crazy out here right now. Oh, draw's just holding up in there. I like let the boat drift back a little bit, let the bait sink down a little bit, and she skadooshed it. Another 7+. Let's throw her on there. Let's see, 7, 8, 828. Pretty crazy. I almost didn't put her on the scale. Big old freaking girl. Holy shit. Again, I'm supposed to be home right now, so I'm not going to do a talking segment. I'm just going to keep going. I'm supposed to be home. Need to be home to get shit ready. Becky don't care when I get home, but get back in there. The spot is nothing. There's nothing here. except for maybe giant bait, apparently. All right, guys, here it is. New 6 cents line through. She's looking at it. She's looking at it. She got it right here. Oh, it's a giant. Yes. It's a big old strong fish. Big old strong fish. Ate it right by the surface. My goodness. Come on. Come on. Oh my God. Just another beast. We gotta go. We gotta get out of here. Another 6 cents line through beast. It's not a dub, that's an 8, but God, freaking awesome that she's followed it that far. Clearly something about this bait. They just really like the way that it shakes. I'm not surprised. You should see the freaking head shake and shimmy on it. Probably an 8-pounder. Oh my God, craziness. I think I gotta get going for sure this time. Okay, I'll stay and catch one more, maybe. Nah, let's stay and catch one more. Come get it, big girl. Please don't be a loose drag. Do it. Got her. It was loose, but I got the hook set in her. Oh my goodness. Another dog. Another dog. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. Don't know how many big ones we've caught, but it's gonna be the last. Till next time, girl.